I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all about the Matrix and love and togetherness, man. Like, if you go back and look at the movie The Matrix, I know a lot of people didn't talked about it, but a lot of people, when they talk about The Matrix, they say the surface level stuff to make me think they really didn't even really watch the movie like that. I'll give you an example. I rarely hear them talk about the woman in the red dress scene. That is supposed to symbolize you on your path to what you're supposed to be doing and getting to where you're supposed to be going and not being distracted by like these prostitutes, these strippers, these beautiful women. They're not going to do anything for you. That's how I took that scene, man. And I've never even heard anybody talk. That's like a simple scene. Nobody's ever talked. The woman in the red dress scene is like the perfect, you would think the red pillars and Midtown, all of them would have hit that scene. That is a huge scene for one of their talking points, but they don't even talk about that scene. But anyway, man, the point that I see in that, like in a lot of media or movies, you know, they're trying to get you like a deep message, is like togetherness. You know, even though they like when Neo was unplugged, when they got to Nebuchadnezzar and he saw it was like a ragtag bunch of group of just like poor downtrodden losers. How can we do this? We're fighting against machines with sentience, crazy ingenuity and just intelligence for thousands of years. How can we do this? But that's what we can do together, man. Us together, man, when we're together, we could do anything. We can do almost anything. We can do crazy things. We can become something better than what we was by like learning from each other and loving each other. And when I say loving each other, I mean loving differences about each other. You look at most teams like this from any movie, they're always different races. You know, different races, different creeds, different nationalities, and like we come together and we just take the best of whatever nationality or race or whatever, and we put it together and we mash it together and we figure it out, man. And that's been their biggest tool, man, since the beginning of the time, is keeping us separated. That has been their biggest, like their best move, man. Like anytime like we getting somewhere as a people, like without their help, let's separate them. Let's make them hate each other. Bring racism back. Like I grew up in the 90s where my best friend is white. He's Polish. Like we grew up in that stuff. It truly wasn't, man. Like we was playing football with, like, it didn't even matter. They're trying to bring that back. How are you trying to bring racism back? But, and also in the movie, it just shows, you know, Morpheus tell Neo, you know, like a battery, you know, that's what we are. Like I work in a factory, I'm a battery. Like, put the next battery in. Bring B crew in. BC crew. It's like they're using us as batteries for their own sake, man. Like the plant is crazy. If you think about it, man. Like you are a slave in a sense of, you're a slave to the money, so they know you're gonna keep coming back. They don't have to whip you. But we do crazy work for like 12 hours, back breaking that's gonna break you down. So you don't want to be that, man. And you gotta figure out a way with your crew to get out of that, man, to get beyond, to get unplugged. Y'all, like, even if y'all got to be poor for a minute, you know, everybody think you got to get rich, then I have to leave the job. No, man, sometimes you could just look at Fight Club. Look at that abandoned, broken down house. You gotta have nothing to build something. You know, they got a bunch of group of people together on Fight Club. They could have they chose destruction, but they could have did so many things. They had so many talented people, so many smart people within that crew. They could have did anything. They just chose to take down, you know, authority. You know, they chose to like blow things up and restart the part of the economy. And I believe they was in New York, and they chose to do that. They chose destruction, man, and restart. Like, you can choose anything with your crew, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's anything you watch, man, from anime to movies to TV shows. It's about getting a crew that you wouldn't think would fit together, man, and y'all making it happen, and it's a chosen one. And I think, like, in families especially, man, we get mad at that chosen. If you look at the Bible, I know a lot of y'all don't believe in it or whatever, man, but we gonna use the story. Everybody's been stealing from Tolkien, all that. Everybody takes from the Bible. We look at the Bible, man, like when everybody was together, like that's the whole point of any story, is like get together, worship God, fight the enemy. That's it. It's always a government or evil being. You know, you look at Egypt, you look at Moses, let my people. It's always somebody we got to fight together as a core group. You know what I mean? Like, in most stories, man, there's always a chosen one, like I was about to say. It's always a chosen one in the Bible. Moses was the chosen one in his family. Samson was the chosen one in his family. David was the chosen one. And, like, we have to respect that chosen one, man. It was a Samson movie where he had a brother. And he respected and accepted Samson as the chosen one. Samson didn't accept he was the chosen one. But, like, we have to accept the chosen in our families. We have to push them. Like, we stop doing that. We stop respecting the leaders of our family. I'm skipping all over the place. I'm going to use the Godfather. Vito was respected. He took respect, and the family loved him. And Vito took that respect, man, and took the family to the next level. But when it was Michael's turn, everybody hated it. Everybody wanted their own family. And it's like, why we letting Michael was the little young upstart? Why we letting him leave? Well, Michael was fit. He was perfectly fit. Michael went to war. Michael was in the military. Michael was calm. You know what I mean? Michael was next up. And they hated it. And that's where we failed too. We try to kill like how they did Jesus. We try to kill and demean and hate the chosen one now. Like of our crew. Neo was the chosen one in the Matrix, dog. You gotta respect it. And look at what's the name tried to take him down because he loved Trinity. Like, all of this is the same story, dog. It's all the same story. Like, hey, what's my man's name? Like, I always just call him the Judas in the Matrix. What is his real name, man? I can't remember my man's name. I know his name is Joe Poliano. In real life, he was in The Sopranos. I can remember everything about him but his name right now in the Matrix. It was, oh my God, man, I want to remember his name. Did it start with an X? Seemed like it started with, I keep saying Xander in my head, but that wasn't it. Cypher. And I think, I don't know if that's a Z, X, or a Cypher with an S, I don't know, but Cypher. Like, he just wanted Trinity. Like, he wanted to be back home, but his love, like, I think that was the tipping point when she fell in love with Neo. It's like, oh my God, and the girl that I like too, the only really woman here that I'm on this ship with, she likes this chosen one. Like, he's new. Who is he? Like, I've been here with you. Like, that's how people are, man. You have to accept your role into us making a better life for ourselves. Now, picture if Cypher would have just stayed doing what he was doing, he'd be in the glory that they are in now. At the end, it's gonna be hard work. You know, that's another thing that they don't tell you about in the community, the PIL communities, man. Is like love and togetherness. They don't want to put that in there, man, because they're hurting. They're scoring. Not all of them, of course, but a lot of them. Like, it's gonna take togetherness, man. Like, that's just what it is. That's all it is to it, man. That's just my little touches up on the Matrix and the little parts that people don't bring up, man. They always just go, oh, we're trapped, you know, and we're in the Matrix, but they don't like really go into like why that movie was so good, man. And another thing too, man, is he was the chosen one because he chose to be too. Like, I think that's part of it for me too. It's like, because the Oracle told him, you know, you're not the one. He had to believe in himself, and that's what y'all got to do. Y'all got to believe that y'all can actually do things. The world has like beating y'all down so much that y'all don't think y'all can do anything. Anyway, man, that's my little rant, man. I just wanted to talk to y'all about the Matrix and love right quick, man. That's it. I'm out.